Hello, everybody. Welcome into our Thursday embroidery check-in. My name is Latasha. I'm the owner and operator of So Fervent Embroidery. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time, thank you so much for coming back in. And if you're watching this on the replay, remember to type #replay and let me know where you're coming in from. Hello, Baby Giant Services. Thank you for coming in. Hello. All right, let's see here. Hello. Well, everybody's coming in. I'm going to go ahead and pull a design up on the machine. Let me know where you're coming in from as you're coming in. Hello, Angela and Stitches. Hello, thank you for coming in. Simply Celeste, thank you for coming in from Atlanta. Welcome in. Phoenix, Arizona is in the house. Hello, hello. And I'm just pulling up the design as you all are coming in. Go ahead and get that pulled up. We're going to do another In the Hoop project tonight. South Carolina's in the house. Hello, Baby Giant Services. This is my second time doing an In the Hoop project. My first time was earlier this week to test this design out. So fingers crossed to see how this is going to go. Hello, Elizabeth Duke from Florida. Thank you for coming in. Dina. I can't even say it. I'm messing it up. Thank you for coming in. Let's see here. And I'm using my PE800 tonight. I'm doing an In the Hoop zipper pouch. And it's for the 5x7 hoop that I'm working on tonight. And I do apologize, Miss Elizabeth Duke, for saying that wrong. I do apologize, but welcome in from Florida. Thank you for coming in. Betty Lloyd. Hello, Latasha and everyone from Philly. Hello, thank you for coming in. Fernandina. Thank you. Please forgive me for saying that wrong, but thank you so much for breaking it down for me. And again, I'm just trying to pull a design up, y'all. Thank you so much for coming in, you all. Seven, okay. All righty, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. I hope y'all week has been going good. It's almost Friday. Thank goodness, right? And Simply Celeste, I'm new to embroidery. Can you explain what In the Hoop means? Yes, I can. That's a very good question. Okay, so my hoop. Tonight, I'm going to be using my PE800. It is a single needle machine. And all the thing it means by when you say In the Hoop, that means that the whole design, whatever I'm working on, will be constructed just inside of the hoop. It would be made inside the hoop. That's what it means for In the Hoop. And I like to do In the Hoop projects because they're easy. You don't have to worry about placement and things like that because everything's done in a hoop, you know. But you have to pay attention to the directions from the designer because one step can mess everything up. So, and I'm saying that because I did make a boo-boo on the one I did the other day. So this is my second In the Hoop zipper pouch. So we're going to see how this is going to go. And I'm going to slide this over just a tad bit. I want to go ahead and prepare my hoop. I'm going to be using tearaway. According to the directions for this project or for this design, they said you can use cutaway or tearaway, but I'm going to use tearaway. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare my hoop. And I'm going to tilt y'all down. I hope this don't make y'all daisy. Hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay. All right, so I'm using tearaway. I'm going to make sure my hoop is lined up correctly. Because on the Brother machines, they have 2 arrows. You got to make sure the arrows are going the right way, the same way, are lined up. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And this tearaway that I'm using is real papery. So I like to use 2 pieces of it. And it's just my preference. It's real papery, so we'll just use 2 layers for give it a little more stability. Just making sure those arrows are lined up. Make sure the hoop is right. I stand up a little bit here so I can get and put the stabilizer in there. I hope I'm not shaking y'all up too much. I just realized it was shaking. I might have to move y'all off this table with me when the machine starts going. I'm gonna have to move y'all. Let me go ahead and fix that because I see y'all shaking. One moment. Let me move some things around. And I'll show y'all what I'll need for this project as well. I picked up or got this off of Creative Fabrica, the design. And it's also on Etsy. I linked them both in Etsy and from Creative Fabrica. So if y'all want to check that out. Okay, I'm gonna cover this up so I don't shake y'all up. Thank y'all for your patience too. One more thing, I need to wipe this off with the finger. All right, y'all sit there. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. All right, so just go over the supplies that I'll be using. Of course, I'm going to be using my PE800 single needle machine. And I'm using a 5x7 hoop. Just making sure that's right. Okay, so for this bag, I'm using just quilter's cotton. I got 2 pieces. This is for the lining. I didn't iron it, y'all. Sorry. I didn't iron it, but this is for the lining. I'm using embroidery vinyl. I purchased this some time ago. I purchased this from Angela Jasmina with Kids Custom Designs. She doesn't sell it anymore, but I did link a website for Glitter Book Fairy, I think is the name of it. I have ordered some embroidery vinyl from her as well. So maybe check out that website. And again, this is embroidery vinyl. You can use, I would say maybe marine vinyl. Maybe you can use that because it's similar. I think the marine vinyl might be thicker than embroidery vinyl. But since this is a in the hoop zipper bag, I think it'll be okay. And I'm going to use a 7-inch zipper. And the finishing size of this bag, I want to say, well, it's measuring, well, it's saying the design when it's in your editing software is 4.65 wide, and then it's 6.46 tall. So however wide your zipper bag is, your zipper needs to be longer than that in order for it to work. You need something? The iron. Okay. Here's the iron down here. Sorry about that, y'all. There's iron. Be careful because it gets hot really fast. Here, I gotta bring that back. Because I need this for this project. Okay. So be careful. That's okay. Be careful. So sorry, y'all. That's my baby. She out here with me tonight. She working on something on the other side over there. So and then I'll either use maybe this masking tape or maybe packaging tape. One of those to hold the fabric or the vinyl on a hoop. I'm going to use white thread, and I have a white bobbin in there. It's not going to, is it going to show? It's going to, the top thread is going to show on the outside, but the bobbin, it doesn't matter because it's on the inside of the bag. I'm going to be using basting adhesive. I usually don't use this a whole lot, but I'm using it this time just for this bag since I'm just learning how to use them. I did change my needle as well. I'm using a 7511 needle, sharp. I've used a new needle because with me sewing the vinyl, I just want to be sure that it was a sharp needle and a new needle just to be sure that hopefully, fingers crossed, no broken needles. So I'll need, I'm not sure what the name of it is, but it's Stitch. We used to call it Stitch Witchery, but there's different brands that call it different things. I'll use this to, when you close up the lining, I'm not going to sew it. I'm just going to use a piece of this and iron it to close up the lining of the bag. So you need this and you need an iron as well. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't think I missed anything from the comments here. Miss Betty saying hello. Thank you for coming in, Miss Betty. And what was it? Waba Creations is saying hello from Pennsylvania. Thank you for coming in. And Miss Marissa is saying happy Thursday. Thank you for coming in, Miss Marissa. Thank you. So I guess we're going to go ahead and get started. Oh, and also just something I like to keep here. This is a chopstick, and I use that to kind of poke the ends back out after you finish the bag, right? And these are some scissors that I'm using. Okay, so I think that's most of the supplies. Sorry for the interruptions, y'all. Sorry. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I'll probably be looking at the computer and doing some stitching because I have my directions on the computer. So I'll be kind of glancing at those too. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And again, I'm using the PE800 single needle machine. Let's see here. I'm going to, slide this closer to me. And I'm going to take this thread off because I want to use white thread. Oh, no, wait a minute. Something just happened. Oh, goodness. Oh, I thought I lost y'all. Sorry, I hit something and it blacked out on me. Sorry about that. Y'all still with me? Sorry about that. All right, so I just took this thread off. Go ahead and loop my white thread on. Right. All right, so I'm just threading the machine. And I like to use a pair of tweezers because when you have a threader on here, but sometimes the thread doesn't go all the way through. So I just kind of pull it through the back there. So again, I have tearaway hooped. I'm going to go ahead and go on the machine here. All right. All right. So, and I want to glance at my directions here too while that's going. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, so that first one is for my zipper. Oh, I should have did this in black thread. Hey, I'm live, baby. What's happened?
Package delivered over here?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So I'm gonna back that up and I'm gonna do it in black thread. That way, I'm trying to think through this here. Trying to do it where y'all can see it. Well, actually, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Okay, I'm gonna back this up just to restitch that, just so y'all can see it. So I'm gonna back the machine up here. Okay, so I'm gonna put the black thread, or I'm gonna use a pink. I'll use the pink here. I'll just go ahead and leave the pink in, and hopefully y'all can see the pink. We'll see. All right. Okay, so I'm restitching this again. That way y'all can see the placement stitch. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, so let me glance back over here to be sure I have this right. Okay. Okay, so can y'all see that? The line here, that's just the placement for the zipper. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and place the zipper on. And I'm gonna use a little bit of spray adhesive. I usually walk outside to do this, but I have a trash can down here. I'm gonna just spray here. Okay, so I just sprayed a little adhesive on the line there. Excuse me. And that line that's here, I need to make sure the very middle of the zipper, I don't know if y'all can see that, the very middle of the zipper, place it down with the zipper part of it up and with this up, facing up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You finish? Channy, are you done? Okay, make sure that he presses off. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure the middle of the zipper is right on top of that line. Okay. And so I use the spray adhesive and you see it sticking on there. And then we're just going to go back to the machine. And I really want to do this in white thread, but I think I'm going to do it in a pink, so hopefully y'all can see it on camera better. Okay. So next, we'll go back on the machine. I hope that angle is okay for y'all. And this is what made me real nervous. I don't know if y'all can't really see this here, but all right, baby, you can just leave it there. I'll grab it. So we're gonna go ahead and go back, and I was worried that it was gonna stitch over the zipper. It stitches down the zipper, stops, and pops over the zipper. It's pretty neat the way that they digitize that. Okay. And let's see here. While that's going, I'm looking at the next step here. Okay. So now I need to put the main fabric on the stitching here, wrong side up. That's the main fabric here. Okay, so, all right, so next, first I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. Okay, so next is then the main fabric I need to put on. Let me take this off so y'all can see how it's stitched. I thought that was pretty neat the way they digitized it. Let me cut this off here. Okay, so that's what they just stitched. You see the pink here, pink line here, and then it went from one end down, it stopped, and then it hopped over the zipper, went down, and then back down here. So this is my placement telling me where to put my main fabric. So I'm going to show you how it instructed me to do that. Okay, so see the placement line here, and it just wants you to place the fabric or your main fabric or your outside fabric, actually. You see the line still there? They just want you to put it right on top of that line and then put it back on the machine. I'm going to use, let me see what they recommended, because they go between the basting spray and tape. Put the zipper on the stitch and make sure that the middle of the zipper coincides. Okay, that's the next one. Okay, so fix the zipper with paper adhesive tape. Temporary spray. Stitch number 2. So that's number 2. Put the fabric covering the zipper. You can reduce the speed of the machine. Stitch 3. Okay, so I'm gonna put some tape on there. I'm gonna just put a piece of tape on it to hold it down. And I hope y'all can see enough with the angle. Sorry if it's off. Well, I mean, if it's off, because I know it's kind of leaning. So I do apologize, y'all, because I'm still using my computer. So I'm just going to place it on there. And I'm just going to use a piece of tape. I'm going to use the packing tape or packaging tape. because it's a little more tacky. And okay. So I just, probably can't see that, but it's just a clear tape on the side here and on the other side here. I know you probably can't see that. But, now we're going to go ahead and go back to the machine. All right, so the presser foot down. I'm going to go ahead and stitch the next one. I'm going to glance back at the let's see here. That was fast. Okay. Okay, so now it's just telling me to turn the fabric down and then stitch the next color. Sorry for going back and forth so much, guys. So I'm going to take it off the hoop. I'm going to go ahead and remove that clear tape as well. Oh, that was some of my tearaway. I wasn't supposed to do that. I'm not going to worry about it too much though, because I have 2 pieces of tearaway on here. So hopefully we'll be okay. So y'all remember that if y'all try this, be careful with the tape and where you place it at if you're using tearaway and if you're using the sticky tacky tape like I'm using. So next it's just telling me to see how it tacked it down. Now it's just telling me to pull this down and then put it back on the machine. Y'all see that? Okay. I'll be sure to read the comment in just a moment, y'all. I'm trying to pay attention so I don't mess up nothing, y'all. Because I messed up on the other one. I'll show that one to y'all. But I was able to correct what happened. Okay, so make sure I'm not missing anything because some steps on here, they have you do more than one step at a time. So let me glance back over there. Turn the fabric face up. So I pull that down. Go ahead and stitch the next color. Okay, so put the presser foot down. Go ahead and stitch that out. Let's see what next. All right. Let me read the comment here as well. The machine is stopping, but we read that here. And Miss Linda Gray saying, Latasha, put an overturned tumbler down there near the wall to sit the thread cone and on to get it higher. Turn over tumbler down near the wall. Oh, okay. Okay. Right. Okay. And that is a good tip too. But what I'm using here, y'all probably can't see it, but I have a paper clip taped to my machine here. And I ran the thread up through the paper clip, and then I threaded the machine. So far that's working okay. But yes, the tumbler, that will be a good idea too. So I'll keep that one in my bag of tips. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so it stopped. Let me glance back over here. Okay, so now I want to take the hoop. I want to turn the hoop over and put the cut of the lining. So now I'm going to the lining now. Put it on the stitching from the main fabric that was previously sewn wrong side up. So with this fabric, I don't have a right or wrong side. that I know of, because this is like just cotton. So I'm assuming that it's okay. So it wants me to, oh, let me show y'all what that's sewed on there. Just a moment here. Okay, so y'all see the box right here? That's what it just sewed when I pull the fabric down. So now I'm going to the back, and it wants me to put the fabric. I'm not sure what line, but I need to look back and see. Sorry for so much back and forth. Okay, so the line that the fabric, the main fabric was sewn on. So it'll go to this line here. Let's see. So many different ones. One to the second line down. So I'm just covering them all up. I got enough fabric. We don't have to worry about it. Okay. Where the fabric was sewn. So maybe it's that third. It's the third one, I think. It's the third one down. So let's see here. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that on. And so this is what it's saying to do. You see where the bottom line is here? I'll take this fabric and lay it on the bottom line, and I'm tape it down. And actually probably using the spray adhesive would probably be okay as well. We're saying adhesive, use the tape instead. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put the piece of tape on there. I'm gonna follow the directions. So I'm gonna go ahead and just lay my fabric here. And I'm gonna use a piece of tape to put it down. Okay. So I like this sticky tape, but you still have to be careful with it going on the bottom of your machine. Sorry, y'all can't really see this because it's a clear tape. But okay, so that's how I taped it on there. See the clear tape on each side. Hope y'all can pick that up. Put this on one on each side. Okay, so just make sure that's the only step there. So I know it's more than one. Fix the fabric with the adhesive. Make sure the fabric does not obstruct the fastening of the hoop. Go ahead and stitch the next color. Okay. Oh, shucks. And y'all, with this design, I will say that I did get a little confused with the directions, because it says if you're going to use fasteners, do this step. If you're not, skip this step. And if you're going to use like batting or something in it, do this step. If you're not, skip this step. So that I got confused. That was the problem I had last night. So if you try this, be sure that you're reading and you're understanding each one of the steps. Because what I did, I just went back after I made the mistake last night. I went back to my editing software and I just deleted the steps that I did not need. So if y'all do this project, be sure to do the same thing so you don't make the mistake like I did. And I'll show y'all more about that too. So I have the fabric on here. I hope y'all can see that. Let's see here. So I have the fabric. This is the bottom of the hoop, and it's just hanging over the front of the hoop. So when you're going onto the machine, you just want to be sure that it's flat underneath your hoop, right? And that this hangs over the back. Okay. And so I can put my arm in the way there, y'all. Yeah, I'll glance under there. It looks like it's okay. Fingers crossed. Okay. So, excuse me, go ahead and stitch the next color. Check and rethread. Came unthreaded on me. And I'm probably the reason why that happened. Because I don't know if y'all noticed it just now, I moved my thread by mistake out the way and it probably pulled it out of the machine. So I don't see it at the bottom. So I'm going to pull it from the top, which you should pull it from the bottom. But it was not enough down to the bottom for me to pull it, right? So no problem. We're going to go ahead and rethread. That was my fault. I didn't think about it when I pulled that spool just now, not thinking. That was a user error. So just gonna rethread and tweezers to pull that through. And I'm just gonna back it up to the beginning of 5. So fingers crossed. Hope I didn't go back too far. There it goes. So we're back. Okay. And after you get this down, they will go a lot faster, but I'm still learning. So I'm going back and forth to the directions. So you stitch that color. Then you want to turn the facing up, turn the lining facing up. So I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's see if I can move this over. Okay, there we go. So that was facing up. So you see where it stitched there. So now it's just saying turn it down. All right. Okay. All right. So fix with glue or adhesive. So it's telling me to pull that lining down. And then I can go ahead and use some spray on it. I'm going to use some adhesive on here. Just use some adhesive, the spray adhesive. And also I'm going to go ahead and pull the tape off as well. I'm going to pull that off. And be careful because this is tearaway. The tape is really pulling my tearaway off. But I have 2 pieces of tearaway on here. So it should be okay. But just remember, if y'all do this project, that you remember to be careful if you use this kind of tape. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and spray a little adhesive on the back here. I'm going to go down to my trash can. Okay. So then I'll just take this, pull it down and smooth it. And y'all be better than me. Don't be like me. Make sure you iron your stuff. Because this would probably lay down better if it was iron, right? So I just took it and just smoothed it down. And again, I didn't press it. That's why that line is there. Okay. So, okay. So you turn it, you do the adhesive. Then it says, turn the group upside down. And then you want to unzip your zipper. And another thing, this is what I like about this design. It was pretty cool that they did this. You remember when I was telling y'all that it hopped over the zipper? It's perfect because now I can actually unzip the zipper. And that's an important step because if you don't unzip it, you won't be able to get it open. So you want to unzip it like halfway, like so. I just moved it from over here to there. Okay. And then my next step, thank y'all for your patience. It's me going back and forth, right? Okay, so now I want to put the main fabric down, and that's gonna go on the front here. We're almost done, y'all. It's just reading the directions, going back and forth. Okay, so put the main fabric face down. Okay, so here, oh, let me do this again because it's kind of buckling on the back. I didn't put enough adhesive. Let me put a little bit more adhesive on there. I don't want that to buckle. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm gonna try that again. And I'm holding it down and just smoothing it. So hopefully that'll hold better. Okay. So now that's telling you to put the main fabric, and that's gonna go face down on the top of your hoop, like so. Trying to see how far it's placed up here. It's gonna go above. You'll place the fabric face down. This is the top of the hoop, face down, and then you want to go above the zipper, right? And I hope I have these matched up right. Let's see here. It's not going to be matched up because one of the pieces of fabric is up higher than the other. So it's all good though. So it's going above the zipper, and I'm going to tape it down just to be sure that it's secure. And I'm trying to aim to see if I can get it outside the stitch field as well. Try to. But if not, I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. It should peel right on off. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoying this. As I try to keep things simple over here. I love in the hoop projects, especially for beginners, since everything is done right there in the hoop. You don't have to worry about placement and things like that, you know. So that's why I chose to do this. So I'm almost done. I'm gonna put down 2 more pieces of tape. Well, yeah, put down 2 more pieces here. Okay, I realize y'all couldn't see. Okay, so just make sure it's above the zipper. Put a piece of tape here, piece of tape over here, put a piece down here, and another piece across here. And it's clear tape. I'm sorry y'all can't see that. So let's see here. And I'm going to put this back on. I'm going to stitch the next thread color. And making sure that's smooth on the right way. And this is the main reason why I want to be sure that I started out with a fresh needle or a new needle, because it was going to be going through so many different layers. And then this vinyl is a little thicker than what it's normally going through, right? So I'm going to go ahead and stitch the next color. All right. Yeah, we got one more step. One more step. Okay, so Let's see here. Come on now. Come on off this machine. Okay, there we go. So it just stitched around. Just stitched a square, I guess. Almost a square. A square. But it's a solid square, right? So and that's what it looks like on the back. So the next thing I want us to do is you turn the hoop. This is the top. You want to go to the back and put on your lining, right? Now on here it's saying place the lining face down and fix it with adhesive tape, with like some type of tape. But it says do not spray on this part because you got your two pieces of lining. You don't want that to be like adhere together whenever you start using the bag, right? So, and it said do face down, but again, I don't have a front or back, so it really doesn't matter for me. So let's see here. And I'm just showing to go all the way to the top there. And after I put this on, I'll be sure to let y'all see what it looks like. Oh, let's go back and pull that tape off. But it's okay because it's outside the stitch field. So when I cut around it, it's gonna be fine. So we're not gonna worry about it. Excuse me. So go ahead and lay this down here. And we're going to use a piece of tape to just lay it down. Put that piece away. We're almost done, y'all. I know y'all probably don't like my singing. I just get excited, y'all. Sure. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some on the side too, just in case, because I don't. Sometimes on the machine it'll drag whatever is. Oh, I'm so sorry because I just realized that putting those scissors down is probably really loud. Sorry, y'all. Put a piece of tape so it doesn't drag it on the machine, like, and pull it out, or make it where it's not laying right. And I want to be sure that that tape is not in the way of my hoop going back on. So just take that out the way and be okay. So y'all, this is the last step. So let's see here, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. Okay, so let's see. Want to make sure. So this is, I just taped it. This is the other piece of lining. And again, y'all iron your fabric. Don't be like me. So I'm going to go onto the machine. And this is the last step, y'all. And this is where I messed up. I forgot to take the step out. It was a step ahead of this that I forgot to take out last night. And it closed my bag up. I was able to fix it. I just went back and undid the stitches with a seam ripper. And I was able to still utilize the other bag. I love that sound, y'all. So this is the step where I was saying I messed up last night, because last night, see, like this is like it's a square, but it's not closed in, right? See, it has an opening right here. That's where you'll turn your bag through the lining. But last night when I got finished with what I thought was done, I had one more step left. So it actually stitched this all the way closed. So in order to fix it, I just went back and I used my seam ripper and just took this side out and put it back on the machine and let it restitch. So I was able to save it. So it's good when things happen like that, even though it's like at the time it caused frustration sometimes. But last night it was a test stitch for me, right? So it was to me, that's where the learning starts, when you make the mistakes and you're able to go back and correct them, right? So yeah. So we almost done, y'all. Now we have to take it out the hoop and cut around it. So let's see here. Just trying to go back through some of the directions here. And let me catch the comments real quick, right? So I think I'm gonna move y'all again. So I'm not, well, I guess I can turn this way because I'm trying to not have my back to y'all. So here we go. I'm gonna catch the comments here. And okay, Miss Linda percent. Okay, thank you for that tip though. Hello, Miss Veronica. Thank you for coming in. And Miss Wanda saying hello from Houston. Hello, thank you for coming in as well. And I love making in the hoop bags. Yes, I love it. Well, I'm not gonna say I love it because this is my first one. Well, my second one actually. I did the same one early in the week just to test it out, right? So, but yeah, I love in the hoop projects because they're easy. As long as you read the directions and you don't skip anything, they're easy. So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and take this out of the hoop. Let me cut a few of those threads off first. Actually, no, let's take the tape off first. So I use that clear tape. I know y'all can't see it. Y'all probably can just kind of see the glare here and here and on the sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this tape. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna cut it off. Never mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out the hoop, y'all. Yes. Okay, and I need to make sure I remove all that tape off the hoop later. So this is what it's looking like. This is the main reason why I make sure that I put another needle in, a new needle. And again, I use the 7511 sharp. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear the tearaway off. I'm gonna pull that off. I hope I ain't missed nothing. Wait a minute, did I miss something? Was I supposed to? No, I wasn't supposed to turn that one. I hope so, yeah. Hope I wasn't supposed to flip that other one. I think it's okay. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But the in the hoop projects are fun. They're fun. After you get the directions down, and the more you do it, you know, you can do it without thinking about it. It's like just thinking back, excuse me, y'all. I going back to the mask days because I need to get rid of some scrap fabric because I still have fabric I cut from mask back when, right? But I was saying that to say I did my mask in the hoop on the embroidery machine. Those were fun. They were after you get all your supplies and things like that prepared, it's easier. So I was saying that to say with in the hoop projects, the more you do them, the more comfortable you get with the directions, and you can do it without thinking about it, right? So, but it's still always good to read your directions, especially if you're doing a design for the first time. But these are fun. I remember when I started embroidery, I would see Eve or Alexis, Eve with the baby's booty, and Alexis Galloway with So Sweet Academy. I would see them do in the hoop projects, and that would just get my wheels turning, you know, because it's something that you can do and it's quick and it's fun, you know, after you see, oh, this only took this long and look how cute this is, right? So I tore off most of the tearaway. I'm pretty sure when I start to pull it open, I'll probably find some more. But I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting around the design here, right? Okay, so these are the scissors that I like to use. I purchased these from Amazon some time ago, and they're good for cutting these type of projects. So I'm just gonna cut around the square here. I'm gonna just go ahead and cut around that. Let's see here. Sorry, I got y'all shaking a little bit there. With my left hand. Wait a minute, is that gonna cut the zipper? Did I move that up too far? This it'll be okay. Okay, so which way I'm gonna start? I'm gonna start on this side because I want to make sure I leave like I guess you would call it like a lip. So when you're closing it up, that way it has something to kind of hold on to, right? So I'm just cutting around it here. Go ahead and cut the lip part out. I hope I didn't run into that. I'm probably going to cut some more of that back. That's the zipper part there, where it's going over the zipper. So now I'm going to flip this over because it's a little easier for me to cut from this way with my left hand. It's a lot of stuff we're cutting through too. Be sure you have some good scissors. And I think I cut a little too close for my liking, but I think it'll be okay. Oh my Lord. Yeah, I cut a little too close for my liking. Oh, rackety. Okay, so probably should have cut a little further away from that the seams. Then you want to cut your corners without cutting the seam, like at a angle there. That helps your corners come out a little more better. Come out better, make them pointier. Easier. I think I cut it too close. We'll cut it too close to my liking, but it's going to be okay, I believe. Cut this a little bit more. Okay, so I got the little lip here, and I'm really just interested in leaving the lining, right? So I'm gonna turn this and I'm gonna go ahead and cut the embroidery vinyl out the way to take away some of the bulk. So let's do that. Okay. So this is what we're working with, y'all. Oh, that's good. That's a good tip there. Okay, we read the other ones first here. What am I making? I'm making an end the hoop zipper bag. Lenice is asking. And Angela Stitches is saying, I've never tried that. Looks good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gotta try it. And Miss Linda is saying, don't forget to hit the zipper tape with the lighter. The zipper tape. The ends of it, Miss Linda? That's what you're talking about? To help it, I guess to help it not fray, maybe? Oh, like you would do a ribbon. Okay, I didn't read all that. Crazy me. I didn't read. Okay, so you said doing that to yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, I can't think of the name of the term, but it's like you burn the end of it so it doesn't fray. Thank you for that. But I'm not sure. I think I probably cut it all off, Miss Linda. Because the zipper is up here and there's really nothing else on the ends there, really. Oh, look at that ragged cutting. Who did that? Who kid did that? Okay, and Miss said Joni is saying when I cut a bit too close, I reinforce it with the sewing machine. That's a great tip. That's a great tip because I do have a sewing machine. That's a great tip. Thank you for that. And Krista's so crafty is saying, "Hey everyone, what's been made tonight? We're making a zipper bag, an end of hoop zipper bag. The cut ends. Thank you, Miss Linda. Thank you for that tip. So, y'all, we ready to go to the next step, y'all. So, next I need to find where the opening is to flip it inside out. And I do know the other night when I tried this, I heard the little, like the seams were kind of breaking, I guess, because with the embroidery vinyl, it's a little tough sometimes trying to flip it inside out or right side out. So is that something in my head? That's the must be the tearaway, the little fuzzies from it. So I was saying I was hearing it like come apart. So be careful when y'all flipping it inside out. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this out. And I'll be sure to come to the comments. So if y'all have any more comments, just please put those in there. So I'm trying to carefully change this. And again, I'm turning it through the lining first, right? Through the lining. It's the part that was left open. And y'all, so doing this, I think it's a nice size little bag to try. And I just ripped it right there. But we're gonna keep going. It's gonna be the inside, but do better than me. So just be careful, y'all. So learning experience there. So you know what not to do. But y'all, I linked these in a description box. On Etsy, I think it had like, was it 10 bags maybe? That comes with this design. But then on Creative Fabrica, I want to say it's 70 designs. So if you already signed up for Creative Fabrica, or if you want to sign up for Creative Fabrica, I like Creative Fabrica because you sign up. I think you can pay monthly or you can pay like yearly. But whatever designs on there, you can just use after you do your membership, after you pay for your membership. And hint, hint, a lot of designs that you're paying for on Etsy, one-offs, is already on Creative Fabrica, honestly. You know, so that's why a lot of times I end up going to Creative Fabrica because number one, I have the membership with them. And number two, a lot of times the designs that are on Etsy are already on Creative Fabrica. You know, instead of buying one design here, one design there, do your membership if you can do the membership like monthly or the yearly one. So just something to think about. But with this design, again, it's a lot of different size bags. Oops, excuse me, y'all. It's a lot of bags. I really wanted to try a bigger one on the multi-needle machine, but this was just quicker tonight, and mostly because I wanted to show y'all how easy it is, you know. Excuse me. So this is the tearaway. That's over the zipper. So, excuse me. I want to use my tweezers. Use my tweezers to kind of break through there. Just kind of break it, tear it open there to expose your zipper. Oh, I thought I was saying something, but that's just a placement stitch for the zipper that was stitched earlier. But you want to pull that stabilizer out of there. I wish I could show y'all better here, but that's all I'm doing, just tearing the stabilizer out, the tearaway. And I know on that design it said you can use cutaway, but this is the part I didn't understand what I would do there. Really, I guess have to use some scissors and cut it like a clean cut. So just think about something else to think about if y'all choose to do this design, because this is the place here where I was like, I don't know if I want to use cutaway, you know. I'm thinking about having to expose this zipper. Y'all, there's a trash can down there. I'm not just doing it on the floor. I'm like, wait a minute, it do look kind of crazy. So yeah. So just pulling that out of there. Okay. So also, and then that's where I ripped it. I pulled it too much trying to flip that vinyl inside out. So, sorry, I know that was probably loud. Let me read the comments here, because next thing I'm gonna do is close this up, and I'm gonna use the Stitch Witchery. It might be a different name for it by a different brand, but I always known it as Stitch Witchery growing up, no matter what brand it was. So let me read the comments here just to make sure I'm not missing anything, because I know y'all giving me tips over here in the comments. I don't want to miss nothing before I get ready to close this up. Okay, so okay, and Miss Joni is saying, was this done in a 5x7? Yes, ma'am, it was on the 5x7. And I want to say they even have designs that you can probably do on a 5x4 as well. If it's just something, if you have a small machine, it's still something you can try, you know. But yes, this was on a 5x7 hoop, and they have like 70 different sizes on Creative Fabrica with this designer when you get this design. And showing is saying, love Creative Fabrica. I love the membership. Yes. And I did link the design. I linked it for Creative Fabrica, and I linked it for Etsy, you know, so y'all can just look at those if you choose to do this design, right? And Crystal So Crafty is saying, what's the purpose of the zipper bag that you're making? I'll show you when I finish and flip it out, you'll see it. You'll see it. You just stay tuned. Okay, and she's I've been using mesh stabilizer instead of tearaway. Then I don't worry about the tearing it off. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. But still, to expose the zipper, you know, you still have to do something here to expose that zipper, because again, you got to flip that again. All right, so next, and again, I ripped this here, y'all, so hopefully this won't be a problem for y'all. Just be careful when you're flipping it. So you will take and fold this down, and then you fold the other one down, and then you use the Stitch Witchery to close it up. So it's gonna be a little neater than that, but just was trying to roughly show y'all. So I'm gonna have to grab my iron. See here. I had all my stuff over here. Then my baby came out, was like, Mom, I need this or that. So she came and got my ironing board and my iron. So I'm gonna have to step away, y'all. I'll be right back. Right back. All right, so got my ironing board here. All right, so use a sheet out on here. This is a sheet that stays in my shop. It does not go in my house. And plug this iron up. Okay, so I'm just gonna fold this to make this work. And another thing, I'm a little worried about ironing this vinyl. If you're using marine vinyl, be careful with this because I don't know how the iron will react with marine vinyl. This is embroidery vinyl. And when you use this embroidery vinyl for applique, a lot of times people put it on a heat press, to apply their tender touch to the back of the shirt. So there has been shown where heat is okay to use with embroidery vinyl, but I'm not sure about marine vinyl if you use marine vinyl for this. Okay, so I'm just trying to get everything kind of laying down so I can use the stitch witchery. It's not going to be perfect. And where I messed up and pulled more stitches out, I'm not sure if it's going to catch it. This is a test, guys, so be careful. Make sure that you try your best not to rip the seams like I did. All right. Okay. So I'm going to take a piece of this stitch witchery here. So after you fold it in and you get it down, you just take the stitch witchery and stick it on the inside and iron it. It's like a glue. It's gonna adhere when you heat it up. That's what activates the adhesive. And I'll catch the other comments as soon as I finish this step while I'm going to the next one in just a little bit here. And see how this is gonna look. Thank y'all for hanging out and hanging in here with me. If I can get this right. This vinyl, this embroidery vinyl is kind of popping back. So, because it's like that little edge I'm trying to lay down. Okay, so almost got it here. And maybe I could have pressed the lining just to get a crease in it for it to lay better. That would probably help me at this stage, but I didn't. So let's see here. Oh, this is not going to be perfect, y'all. Trying to hold one side. Good thing it's going to be in the inside of the bag. And you could also like use a needle and thread and close it up some type of way as well. So that is another way that this can be closed. So, well, using this stitch witcher, this is not the only way, right? I need another pair of hands or something, because this embroidery vinyl is kind of fighting with me, trying to fold a little edge of it. Come on now. All right, I got half of it down. I'm probably still gonna see that little hole. I probably can really work around it. Let me stick another piece of it in at the end of it. I'm gonna show y'all after I finish doing it. Put another little bit of piece to try to catch that part that I ripped up. See if I can fix that part. Thank y'all for your patience, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. We have a gentleman out there. And what I'm again trying to do, I got most of it taken care of already because this is where it started. So I'm just trying to finish the other end of it. That's the end that I ripped. So I'm trying to see if I can tuck it in there a little bit more. Let's see if I can get it. Maybe I can do it from this side, maybe. Oh no, then I'm gonna be on directly on the vinyl. So y'all really hear the way I'm thinking. Working through this, y'all. Let's see here. My goodness. It shouldn't be this hard, huh? And again, sometimes I make things too hard. Trying to get it out there. Pushed it down in there too far. That's why I was grabbing another piece. Let's see if we got it. It's not going to be perfect, y'all. Ow! Almost done. Let me put just a little bit piece in here. Excuse me. Another little small piece. And you gotta be careful so this does not get on your iron too, y'all. Ever made a tacky mess. So I'm just trying to push another little piece in there, and I think this is gonna catch it. Let's see here. Y'all be really hanging in there, y'all. Thank y'all. Let's see here. Thank y'all for hanging in there. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Okay, and go back and read the comments up here. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cool down because I don't want to mess with it, and then that adhesive coming loose because it hasn't cooled. So let's get this iron unplugged because this little joker gets really hot really fast. One moment, y'all. Let me move it so I don't burn myself. All righty. Let that cool. I'm gonna catch up with the comments real quick. Thank y'all so much for being patient, guys. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Angela and Stitches. I can't figure out how to load designs from Creative Fabric. It's different from Etsy. I'm not very techy. Okay. Let me hang around, Angela and Stitches. I'll show you how to download it from there. I'll show you on this live after we finish this. If you want to hang out after that, I'll show you how. So just hang out if you're still out there. Okay, and Miss Wanda is saying I use cutaway mesh and cut the part behind the zipper I put on the final liner before I put on. Oh, okay. So you cutting it before. That's a good idea. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Thank you. The zipper I put in the hoop projects, the stabilizer doesn't show. Not familiar with this design. Thanks for linking it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for the tips as well. Thank you. Thank you. And do you make many in the hoop projects? They are a favorite of mine. Not a whole, well, back up. I do in the hoop projects. My favorite to do is in the hoop bib and burp cloths for babies. That's one of the things I do on my bigger machine over here, do it all in the hoop. But yes, I love in the hoop designs, y'all. They're easy. And it's the one thing that beginners can sit down and do and accomplish in a short amount of time. And then you see your accomplishment. To me, that kind of help push you forward, to encourage you. So I love in the hoop designs. Sorry, y'all. Because you don't have to worry about placement and all that kind of stuff. But yes, I love them. I'm probably going to do a month of in the hoop projects. So I hope y'all here for it. So next week, I'm thinking about doing another in the hoop project. So y'all got to stay tuned to see what that's going to be. So Miss Joanna saying hello. And Pretty Eyes Covered Dinner saying, sorry, I'm always late. I'm here. Hello, Latasha and Chad. You're on time. You can always go back and catch the replay too. But thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. And Chris is so crafty saying, I see you have the PE800. So do I. I purchased a repositioning hoop thinking I can use it to stitch out a larger design. But I think I was fooled by other videos. I have to spend more money on software. Oh, okay. Yes. You can do larger designs with the repositional hoop. I do have one video on this channel where I did a lawn chair where I did the design across the back of the chair. So you can do larger designs, but yes, you will need a editing software usually, or trying to think what other way. I have seen on Etsy where there was a shop that sells designs specifically, just specially for the repositional hoop embroidery. So maybe check that out as well, because I thought about doing some projects from that shop as well. But yes, there's some made just for it. And I'm not sure how it would move over to the machine, because I usually when I open a design up, I usually go straight into my software. So, but yes, but you can do larger designs, but some designs you'll have to use a editing software because it got to be kind of cut in pieces, you know, to be sure that you're able to do it on the repositional hoop. Yes, and I can see if you can kindly advise me. I know you're working on something else. Oh, okay. You're fine. I hope that answered your question. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate. Just put it out there, because no question is silly question over here, because if you're thinking it, usually someone else is thinking it. So thank you for that. That's a good question. Okay, and let's see, here's next. Embroidery homeschool mom. I have to watch a replay. Just got home as always. Want to stop by. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for catching the replay as well. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and go over here. So, and I didn't show y'all that. Let's see here. So this is where I close it up. It's not perfect, but, and this is, let's get this comment down so y'all can see. Okay, so this side here is where I ripped it when I was trying to flip it inside out. But this part here is where I close it up. I don't know if I was holding that right. This is where I close it up with the stitch witchery and the iron, right? Okay, so y'all, here's the reveal. Sorry, y'all like my singing. Okay, so the next thing, and I removed what I could as far as the tearaway, right, to expose the zipper. And then you'll just open the zipper on up. Just open it up. I just use the little top of the zipper there and just kind of push it back, and hopefully that'll, I thought that was gonna work. Well, I turned around to me, it worked fine. So now you got to flip it again, right? So let's hope I don't rip anything this time. This won't be good. So I'm just flipping it inside, well, right side out now. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I do see where it didn't. Well, let me see if it lined up, because it's one piece you have to push up a little farther on the hoop. Oh my goodness, y'all. So I'm gonna use my my chopstick to just kind of work those corners, but you want to be careful though, y'all. You don't want to end up sticking it through it, right? Be careful. Okay, so I got that one exposed. Well, not exposed, but kind of pushed through there. And then I just use the chopstick to kind of push it out a little bit more. Oh my goodness, y'all, I love the color of this. Oh my goodness. And I use my thumb, and then I'll use the chopstick again to push that through. Right? Did it push through? Yeah, I think I pushed it too far. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that nothing? Y'all don't be like me. Be better than me. I think it came through. It's going to be all right, though. But just note to yourself, when y'all doing it, be careful. Don't punch it through like I did, y'all. Be better. Okay, so just, oh my goodness, y'all. Let's cut this off here. This is just a piece of thread jump stitch. Now I will say this is like a glitter vinyl. I've had this a long time. I know I've had this probably about 3 years or longer. And I did notice that some of it's kind of coming off a little bit, but it's still cute. I don't know if y'all can see, look like little water spots or something there. That's what I'm talking about. I think it just kind of came off or something. And what I was saying about one piece is higher than the other. See, like this piece here, and then the back is up a little higher. See the difference there? So I was not sure if this was going to match up evenly, but I still think it looks fine because it's a rainbow, y'all. Look, y'all. And Miss Crystal is so crafty. This is a zipper pouch. So you can just put whatever you want in it, you know. Just make sure you look. I'll go back and turn those little corners in. Oh my goodness, y'all, isn't that cute? Look how precious. Y'all gotta try this because it's easy, especially if well, gotta be sure you read the directions because some of the directions I did skip because some it all of the directions didn't apply to this type of bag. Oh my goodness, y'all, look how cute. Yeah, I'm getting my thumbnail. Look at that. Isn't that precious, y'all? So let me read the comments real quick. Okay. Enjoyed the live. Great job tonight. Thank you, Miss Linda. Thank you for coming in. I'm here, Latasha. I'll stay to the end. Your information will be helpful. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to go ahead and open that design up and show you how to download it. And I love when a plan comes together. Yes! It looks awesome. Thank you, Crystal. So crafty. So this is from tonight, y'all. And this is the one I did the other night when I was just trying it out, right? Look how cute, y'all. Now, I didn't close the liner up because this was just a test. And this is just a marine vinyl. It's got texture to it. And this is some vinyl that I bought some years ago. I like to go to, I think it's Joann's, where they have like the clearance. And if it's not a whole yard, they put it on the clearance and they mark it down. I think maybe like 50%, 40%. Don't hold me on that percent because I'm not sure, but it's usually a good cut. And this was, I think this was like a 7 by 8. No, wait a minute. What's the measurements? It was like 6.5 by 8.25, 2 pieces of fabric with 4, the 2 pieces of vinyl and the inside. So a small piece of vinyl, can go far. And this was done in a 5 by 7, y'all. Look at that. Well, I got big hands, huh? Let me just measure it. Let me show y'all how big this is. And again, this design had I want to say like 70 bags. I wanted to do a larger one on my multi-needle, but I thought this would be simpler just to kind of start here and maybe do another one another time. So look how big this is here. What is that? 4.5 inches wide. And then it's 6.25, 6.5 tall. So this is real cute, y'all. Let me see if my phone will fit inside of it. Well, it might be too tall. Yeah, it's too tall. But I think sorry for throwing that down. But like your USB, because I like to, when I have my computer sleeve, this is what I keep my USB in. But I have 2 and they don't always fit. They kind of bunched up in there, and only the ones that would fit here is 2 because it had the compartment in there, right? So this would probably be something that you can probably put your USBs in there, put it inside of your computer sleeve. Different things. I don't know if these little scissors would fit in there. Yeah. Kind of swallowed it up in there. Let's see, these big ones, I don't think they're going to fit. I love these scissors, y'all. They're great. No, these won't fit. It's hanging out. I love these scissors. They're great with cutting embroidery vinyl. Now, not with applique though, because applique, I like to use duckbill or some kind of curved scissor. But if you're doing projects like this with vinyl, those scissors are great. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, so let's focus. I've been wanting to do some earrings, y'all. That's what I've been wanting to do. Y'all see I don't have no earrings on. I made me some years ago. That was like my first project on my machine. And one is missing a piece of the hardware here. One is missing one here. One earring is missing. So I would like to be able to make me some end hoop earrings. I'm not too crazy about the freestanding lace ones. I like to do something with vinyl. because I have some vinyl I need to do some stuff with. So, y'all, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do more in the hoop projects for the rest of the month. That's gonna be the thing that we're gonna do. So let's see here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull my software up, Miss Angela and Stitches, because you said you needed help pulling the downloading the design. So I'm gonna walk you through that, and I'm gonna do that using the design that that's on the in the description box, right? Okay, looks awesome. Oh, that is very cute. Love that one. Thank you, thank you. Good evening, Latasha and Chad. Hello, Sean. Thank you for coming in. Hello. And Angela Stitches, it can also be used for a glass case. I'm not sure if it's long enough, but however, with this design, there are bigger ones. They get bigger, y'all. This, I mean, it had like 70 designs in that pack. So I'm pretty sure you can probably find some that'll work for it. So happy Thursday, Latasha and Chad. Missed the live. We'll watch the replay. Thank you, Nina Stitch and Styles. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so Miss Angela's and Stitches. One moment, I'm going to try to go ahead and pull that design up on Creative Fabrica and share my screen to show you how to download it, okay? So one moment here. One moment, just trying to find a design, and then I'll be sure to share my screen. And let's see here. And actually, they're listing them separately over here on Creative Fabrica. Let me check the one on Etsy. So I remember a large number that came. I think the ones on Etsy is like 70. So okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen and show you what they look like on Etsy, y'all, because I cannot make this up showing how many designs are on Etsy, but it's the same ones on Etsy and it's on Creative Fabrica. So let's see here. Let's share my screen. And then I'll show you how to download it. Let's see here. So here, I don't know, can y'all see the purple hand here on the left at the top? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on there. I mean, it's showing 70 sizes here, guys. So this is on Etsy and the price here, right? But it's 70 sizes, y'all. Look at here. Look at all the sizes. Over here to the right at the bottom. And I know it kind of went fast, but y'all can just kind of click through and go back to the description box over there. Okay, so stop sharing that one. I hope y'all seen that. Did you see that, Miss Angela and Stitches? Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take you over to Creative Fabrica and show you how to download it, right? So let's stop sharing screen here and share my other one here. Thanks for your patience too, y'all. I'm still trying to learn this here. Okay, so the difference is how it's listed over here on Creative Fabrica. Now, they have 28 designs in this here, right? And over here to the left, it's showing you what sizes. So look, it goes all the way from like almost an 8-inch by almost 11-inch down here at the bottom here. So you can find something to make it work for whatever you're trying to put in a pouch, right? So let's go back here. So you asked the question how to download it. And this is providing that you have a membership or if you purchase the design through Creative Fabrica, right? So you see download here. You just click there. And then over here to the right at the top is downloading it here. Okay. So let me see, y'all. I use Sew What Pro. So I'm not sure if you use Sew What Pro or if you use a different type of software. So here, I'll just go ahead and go to my Sew What Pro. And let me see if you guys still can see that. Let's close that out. Okay, so y'all cannot see my Sew What Pro. Let me stop sharing there. And I'm pull up my Sew What Pro. One moment, it didn't pull it here. Okay, so here's my Sew What Pro. So y'all can see that. So I'll just go up here to the left to File, Open, and then I'll go to my downloads here. And then in the hoop cosmetic, in the hoop blank cosmetic, I'll click there, and then I'll just go here and find the size. So let's see, I use DST or PES, and we'll use PES for Brother machines and DST for my buy machine. Also, just a note, DST can be used on the Brother machine as well. So just FYI, because most of the time you hear people say PES, but DST can be used on the Brother machines too. So just a note. So I'm going to go to the largest one here. It's almost 8 inches by 11, right? So this is the biggest bag here that's in that bundle. And that seller on Creative Fabrica has different size bags. I'm pretty sure when you're looking at Etsy, it's showing those 80 bags or 70 bags. On Creative Fabrica, they got them broke down like 28 bags, maybe 20 bags or something to make it up, but you have to get different. Like these are like the long bags. You have some that are long this way. So it's got different ones, but you have to find the creator or designer on Creative Fabrica to find those different ones, if that makes sense. I hope I said that right. But you go to this store on Creative Fabrica to find the different bundles. Okay, so that is how I downloaded. I hope that was helpful for you. Let me know if that was helpful for you, Miss Angela and Stitches. Let me know if that was helpful, please. You can put a Miss Angela and Stitches. You can put a 2 in the comments just to let me know if you if that was helpful, if I answered your question. No, you was asking about how to download the designs. Let me know if that helped. Okay, I see a yes here. I'm assuming that that's for the question that I'm asking. So, is there any other question, y'all? Because we are done, y'all. I hope that was helpful. And we're back. Okay, so let's hear. Okay, so again, this is what we did. Well, this is what we did today. This is what we did today, y'all, tonight. And again, this was just a test stitch for me. I don't know what kind of pattern is on here. Truthfully, it reminds me of a tablecloth or something on my grandmother's table or something. It reminds me of that pattern. But again, I just bought this like discounted from Joann's off the clearance. But this is the bag I did earlier in the week to try it out, and this is what we did tonight, y'all. So I hope this encouraged y'all to try it, because again, in the hoop projects are easy. They're easy as long as you be sure to read the directions. They're easy. But I think they're good for beginners. Yeah, and thank you, Latasha. I used DST with Embroidery and I got it. Awesome. I'm glad that was helpful for you. And thank you for that question, because I'm pretty sure with you asking that question, there's probably someone else that had the same question. So thank you for sharing that. So Miss Nancy saying I have to watch the replay, just not able to tune in. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you stopping by. But yes, you can watch the replay because we're almost out of here. Miss Nancy saying basket weave. Okay. I think it came out cute though. This was my little test here. And I didn't show y'all the inside because these are fully lined. And this is some of that mask fabric. This is some Saints fabric in there. So, and then y'all remember this one here from tonight, we put pink inside of it. So they're fully lined, y'all. These are really cute. Great designer. I'm looking forward to doing some of the other In the Hoop projects from that same designer. They have awesome designs over there. So, all right, y'all. So if that'll be it, y'all, I really appreciate each and every one of you that come out here week after week to hang out. The ones that catch the replay, I really appreciate you all. The ones that share out the live, I appreciate each one of y'all. So hello, Miss Linda. Thank you for coming in as well. And Miss Nina Stitch and Solid saying nice. Thank you, y'all. We just did In the Hoop projects, and I was telling them I'm looking forward to doing more In the Hoop projects the next week or so. So y'all, I hope y'all here for it. Because we try to do easy projects over here to help take the frustration out of getting started with your embroidery machine, right? So that's what we do over here. But that is all for tonight, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And if you don't mind, if you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up on your way out. If it's anybody else that you think would benefit from beginner projects over here, share it out with them. Invite them on over here, okay? So, y'all, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next time. Next week around the same time, same day, roughly same time. And Miss Shawn is saying those are really nice. Love making patches. Thank you, Miss Shawn. These are my first two. Woo! These are my first time ever making In the Hoop projects, y'all. So thank you so much, guys. Have you embroidered on hats on the PE800? I did one hat on the PE800. Okay. I did one hat on my multi-needle. So that was it. That's where the story ends. I mean, I want to get more into doing hats at some point because I have a box of hats to try on for one. But on regular Thursday nights, we just focus on simple projects. We're trying not to intimidate anybody over here, but we just do simple projects, beginner projects. So you did great. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. But I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. I'll see y'all next week. And y'all enjoy your weekend and your family. See y'all next time, Thursday at around 7 o'clock Central Time. So good night, everybody.